Okay, this finish the meditation. So it's always very important to we check our motivations before particularly before beginning the spiritual practice, and not only that, even in everyday life, since the type of activity that we do, or the effectiveness of the outcome is much depends on the mind, state of the mind, which motivate us to do that action. So therefore there's a beneficial if we give a bit of thought to what sort of mind or the motivation that we are beginning our activities. So particularly in when we engage in, of course, in the spiritual practice, so it's not enough that we think that we what we are doing is appear to be spiritual practice, seems like a spiritual practice, but of course it depends whether whatever we are doing, in seemingly what we're doing, whether it's going to be spiritual practice or Dharma practice or not, is depends on the motivation which led that action. So therefore we should ensuring that we have the right motivations to begin this. So as we check our motivation, and then if we notice some mistake or some fault with our motivation, then of course we should we cannot before we carry on with the activities, so we should do particularly by utilizing our own knowledge or the intelligence, then to do something to overcome or to get rid of that. So if we now continue with this the commentary on the Atisha Lamp for the path, we're up to this now the section which is called I believe if you have the copy, which is called the third okay, somebody do content somewhere. Hang on, I got to find myself. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I just looked on the wrong page. The third heading is the cause for the compositions. So in relation with this, the root text on verse 68, which read, the elder Dipamkara Shri, having seen it explained in Sutra and in other teachings, at the request of Changju, have made these concise explanations. So if you got the copy of the commentary that we are using, so in that which says the first line indicates the author. So of course the English version has a different order. So the order of the last two lines has been changed to accord with the commentary. No. The injiki the six jorage gangpa thangpo setting hanzo di niwa rozu waldo. La injiki six yuwa orangya tama nede la la.
Kore jere thong jeja
no.
Yita jaba thambol jeja jamandu.
No. I had made it tonight with the root text. So the elder Dibamkara Shri Jana, having that is the first line. Okay. Yeah. The fourth line indicates the activity undertaken. So, which they have made the concise explanation. So that is the fourth line. Yep. And the second indicate the internal conditions of excellent wisdom knowledge, which it says explained in sutra and in other teachings, so referring to that this line. No. And the third line indicates another condition of great compassion as a cause for composing the text. So which is referring to the line at the request of Changju Wu. So these are the shows the causes in these verses, causes for this author to compose this text. No?
Right. Shiradi Sura Gunde to Jibatine, Maleba than she, Pusuba, Maleba, Shiba. Shiba Martin, therefore, Jejitul Papa Latin, Sea Chamber, Bakan, Tatani, Jago, Tewa Champion. The young and 10 years and Renda, Tan, Shira Pusuba, Zene, or Ta Pusuba. That's the new Shira Pusuba Tiga, that's Sura Gunde the Jibiga, there Mano, Mantra, Shiba, there's Shiba Tenza, then Jalata, Fatejima, Sobala, Yenete, Golotes and Niji Chimbu, say, they are Niji Chimbu, that is the name. This is Tashi Yamana, Matas, and Yosan Lebano Jota, Chechi, then there was a toss on the Teto and Road Yata.
So in this verse, so we can notice there are two important factors which are for the composition of any like the Mahayana texts, and so which are the so here it's the verse says that the author of the text is endowed with both these factors, these qualities, which are the in terms of the excellent wisdom, like intelligent knowledge, so which is knowledge of the entire the teaching scriptures, including the sutras and the various commentary to that, and understanding those the content of all the scriptures, without correctly, and fully, and so that is is necessary for from the part of the author to any author to compose such a Mahayana text, and then of course not only that's not enough. Then on top of that, then also the motivations for composing such texts. So which is the other factor, which is the excellent, like the method or the skillful method, which should be also the author should also have that. So should have both the wisdom and the method. So the method here primarily referring to the great compassion. So that is to you're composing these really in order to benefit the other beings. So therefore this is also it is also implied here that as those who are studying these texts, so they should also try to develop these two the factors of method and the wisdom both together. And then the commentary continues, referring to the author, the Atisha. So he was called the great elder Dibamkara Sri Jnana because he was the head and the crown ornament of all the 18 schools of early Buddhism, and who, after taking the full ordination's vows, had maintained for over 30 years the pure and unbroken lineage of ordination vows. No. And then continue. So he wrote an exposition for the sake of guiding the fortunate people of the land of snow, so which refer to the people of Tibet. No.
고자 상계신 녀선을 넣자 레터마 대세고 야 얘네 쇼주 마다 바데 고자 덤벌래 덤벌네 세 녀선을 도매타에 세 녀선을 내쇼 대 거를 만노와 거를 만줘야 될 런저를 바세 마머니 아용이 되지를 르바세 덤벌머니 아용 거로 이제 근데 만줘야 될 쇼주 로르샤 다데 그래서 뭐말 진짜 자세 인노사
So on how to follow the Mahayana path of liberations from the beginning level to the supreme enlightenment. So this word, which we have already you've already heard so many times, that how the teachings of the stage of the path is indicates the path which are the spiritual practices which are suitable for all the level of the practitioners, from the very low level to medium and to the great level, and not only that, the explained or its structure in the whole entire path in such a very systematic way, so in an order that so it made so easy to for followers to follow, to the step by step, without any correctly, without any mistakes. So this is what, so basically referring to the three stages of the path.
배예제 땜비 커제 비자서다 라르 결론 현주게제 땜바 시차제 된다 대바 준비진데 시산제비 전에 유시 진의 종 노게지 소 다비 절리 샤바인비 설 된다 다들야 대대 야분다 사사다야 와쩌면 돼요.
So if we just read the commentary, which is quite is self-explanatory. So continue the commentary. There is also a cause for composing his work. The cause is that he had gained knowledge and seen what is explained in sutra and in other, which include tantras and the commentary scriptures and bit instructions. So we can see how the commentary actually relate to the root text, that verse, line in the verse, and beside this, the Bhikkhu Changjuk from the royal family, who shouldered the responsibility for Buddhism in Tibet, fervently requested him to write an exposition which could serve as the pioneer doctrine of the Mahayana for the sake of the flourishing of general Buddhism.
배셔라 키비가 치수루들라 배셔라 펜비 치수루세 디샤들 라테 텐데 단다심 대금마틴도 대디 제세다레 저저다 시바용 야네예데 단데 저르 모응이 돼야 세대예데 시제 nom바모 세세주주도 저저주도 마시베제다 마시베 모비칠리레다 machi being obi chili chin, womacha the lebada, rungin deva, tondo, lona less than the Tacharazo, send the Motia and Mola, the Gene, the Nisung Dashas here. Send the yet to do rest. She didn't know no matter how to move rest. Said you just watch the Mashipi, said the Kazet dead, Madame, how so go Chigumari. Yes, Chigumaris, Machis, Machis sauce, Mashi, Movi Chalitene, a woman lebatas, and then over the Riba, Tato jog in a machine. Tato the Yoger, Chat woman said, Woman in Jogger, Chan Joe Marison, Mova dinner machine, I didn't Movajat, Mobile Tenier machine, then there is a chili woman lebatas, Yened. Chat the woman says, I don't Mova Tega, that thing in both chat the level, my woman the level, mother, chat the level, my racing. Son dead was, you know, I don't say to do it. She didn't know the Mobure. Then I say, cousin, that she go marries. Mara as a Nola Zoja, then be Nimbonachi, let go ahead, that is a god. And Mashabi, Rung and Deva, Tona, the Lena less. Thank you. It's a Tendriga, Nimbona, so the Carl, and that Luna Legun to us, that is a scene to us there. Upon and some told the others, but I asked him, Message.
So in requesting these the teaching from the Atishas, there was a word says that who serve the pioneer doctrine, flourishing of general Buddhisms in Tibet. So that particular inclusion of this word has greatly which we did mention in the past, which has a greatly pleased the Atishas to hear that, to general teach the Buddhism in Tibet, flourishing of general Buddhism in Tibet. And then continue, as to the manner of the composition, it says, life is short and many the kinds of knowledge. So let him who knows not even his own lifespans, so choose only from his purest desires, as the is that a goose, right? Strain from water. Now, this verse really advise us to consider the knowledge, the knowledge or the things which are really essentials for one's spiritual practice. So it says that, because it says there, first of all, the object, the kinds of knowledge, which is the object of knowledge, the thing to learn, thing to know, are so many. There's endless things to know, and however, to know all those things, to gain all the knowledge. So there is not enough lifespan. So, on which, as it says, that when we think about it, then there is no, we have no idea that the how long we will live, and so therefore it says, we have to be, although it says here, like a like a goose or a duck, which if you give it the water, milk mixed into water, it can only take the milk. But however, it could be. So, although in these text scriptures you find a goose, whether Geshe is not sure whether goose has that ability to actually to drink just the if you now like that dark yeah no dark or goose, okay. So whether that has it has the ability yeah
to get that milk, the water to get that drink, pass that drink milk.
Yeah. So I think turtle can be a more appropriate, example here because we know that it has the ability to just to and extract, drink just the milk out of the water. So in the same way, so it's important that we need to consider to
Shiban Nol Malan oneself Pembo Young Madua Gina Mandua Mumai and that Tina Chazon Zen continue to teach her a mad, much of the cheese leg. Say the other cheese, Nimbona, the carriers, and other Shiba Nos leggers. A she just that dead is your marriage. Shiba Nos legend, getting with that as a good as a magic, Kongan the bottom, Luna less, and that was it.
So so from this verse, so there is also implication or the advice to us is to that we should it's more important to apply the practice into practice, and it is because when we apply the practice to the practice, then that's where we can really taste it, and like the turtle who can when they taste the milk, and then you can really give the satisfaction, whereas the water wouldn't give much satisfactions. So therefore, it is also the saying to us that we should not waste or spend a lot of time, more time on just trying to learn, and how to understand the meaning of the text. Rather should be focusing more on the applications of those the ones the whatever knowledge one have into practice.
Luna less, she is in Batanda Lodek see my she is in Bata, Gada is in it, and Tiba Jachambo Tonis, and the Tegum the Pagat, and the Tegum the Sidra, the nigger, Gada within Tiba Jachamong is toys. Tonje Chamber, Tanya, Nola, Nola, Mato, Mapa, Dribby, Charge the Jabason, she said that again, and there is no shot. Charge Zoshi, Sin, though did there, Shiba in Bishar, tell and that there is okay, and you are Donna, Tonje Chamber, Soje, Tonjava, Denyaja, Nola, Chaton, Chamato, Meba, Debiga, Chaches. The nigger just in Java, so she was a nigger, Tin Dodenda, the Shiba is in Russia. If she was a human Russia, the nigger bar, that then be Shandra and Richard, that's assumed Russia. Tonjava, Daniano, Java, Jamaso and Meba, La Batinik, Tangi Chaches, Latin Chedis.
So, and then the commentary continue here, having eliminated all the lengthy elaboration of what to accept and reject, so which the elaboration of, so this also indicates the special the qualities of this the composition of this Atisha's text. So where the author was saying is that I'm not focusing on the elaborations of various ideas, various things which we should accept and other things we should reject, and so many things, like various theories. So rather the work just focuses in a concise manner on the complete favorable conditions for the practice of those seeking the state of omniscience. So which those seeking the state of omniscience, could be referring to all the disciples or all those who follow the practice, Dhamma practice, and so the author is saying how what is in the intention is indicate the intention of the authors in composition, where is to give advice, to give us some sort of teachings which is concise but which can be directly applicable for those who are seeking the state of omniscience. Kutubi shishi jate nazo dani jive jena mato banku jayi loma yela ere ke shi nazo dani je bi chi san ze to ye jun dena je de chale ji je jiba sheba bona jene geshi ta son te de ma mo de ase ande de de ta de si je Gejin da ter dan tomba sen ro temba geshin ro temba su da kongi kanje sala su bis kanje sa pa je geshi tesa geshi poto geshi chane xianga pushu tesa da kanje sa isa tesa la su bi ke lo mian cho la do man ze da poto sen ti ban ze ta tin de 하모 정말다 다시만 되네 게시 보도 위치는 로빈 이제 술라진 된다도 많이 되네 술라 제제서 제제선 제제 치제제데 제제제데 수 제자 샤라와치 전면 틀린 집안인데 사대바도 땜비 레메든 로이 메서 저반
no, study my young theatre. One year my pension, children just on my just and they pay up on the
Okay, so we're just going to read the last the outline, which is the fourth is concluding remarks of this text, so which has two who wrote it and who translated it. So the first who wrote it, the first is that this completes the work kindly composed by the great scholar and preceptor, the crown jewel of the 500 sages, Dipamkara Shiriyana, for the sake of countless fortunate beings. The second is that this work, who translated, is that this work that was translated from Indian into Tibetan language, edited and approved by the eminent Indian abbot Dipamkara Shiriyana and the Tibetan translator, the eyes of the world, fully ordained monk Geshe Doga, and it was then taught and studied. The self-commentary to this was translated by Geshe Kontangpa with permission from the author. As it is said, no other disciple of Jo have it but Nakso alone. The translator Nakso preserved it as a hidden dharma. However, this enlightening work was propagated widely by the Geshe Doga, which is referring to Dom Doga, and other masters. So Geshe Doga passed it to the three brothers, so the Kadamba brothers, which Geshe Potoba, Jengawa, and the Pujungwa, and to a large gathering of his disciples and so forth. So Geshe Potoba held the teaching of the translator and the Pandits to such a high regard that each time he would teach 8 times to the gatherings. So later on, Sharawa disseminated this teaching, and that's how it served as the lamp of the Buddha Dharma and the eyes for the migrating beings to this day. No. So it's really very very fortunate and very auspicious and great that we are able to complete this the teaching on the Atisha's lamp for the path from the beginning to the end, and so the receiving this teaching is also very very special, you know, for a number of reasons. So first of all, so we you know, as far as the transmissions of this that you have received, so which is also very you know, unbroken transmissions of the teachings. And because Geshe said he also included many of you, so we have received this the teaching on the lamp of the path from His Holiness Dalai Lama when in Sydney, when in one of his visit, and then His Holiness have received the transmission came from his one of his teacher, Rinzin Temba, who was the brother to the great Bodhisattva, or the you know commonly known as Khundu Rinpoche, and then also His Holiness has also received the commentary on this lamp, this teaching, or the transmission of the commentary to this teaching from the late this Sergong Senshap Rinpoches. So in this way, the Geshe also said that personally he also you know, took a great interest in this text, and he has received the teaching from his late Gen Rinpoches, and so therefore it's something that is always in his mind about this preciousness of this teaching, but always wanted to do some bit more like extensive study and extensive practice on that, but in conjunction with the Lamrim, Songkhapa's Lamrim. But Geshe said that now the time is expiring for that, so he doesn't think he'll be able to do that. So anyway, so as you can see, as far as the transmissions, unbroken the lineage of this transmission of the teaching goes, and then all that. So you have all that, and so therefore we are very fortunate to be able to do these teachings.
Yeah.
So it would be good, Geshe, I think, if you have a publication team or whoever could produce because we have completed this the commentary to this whole text, so it would be good to put that into book as soon as we can. Would be very beneficial for a lot of people in the future. So of course, you know, currently, so we have a publications team which is headed by Adair Bani, and who, you know, really offer a lot of time, our own time. And so of course, so if we you know, want to go ahead with publishing this, so we should be talking to the Adair, and also, so therefore, however, if the committee need more people, then it would be good to make your contribution to that. No. 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 So in here, Geshe saying whether there's anyone who will be interested in take this on the publishing this lamp for the path. Anybody who wants to volunteer? Rose,
yeah, Rose. Yeah. Let's see. This is it.
Kathy, you have time?
Yeah, well. Then Jeremy. Jeremy time of it.
Jeremy?
Yes. Yeah,
if you have time. You have a lot of projects.
You got never get
So, but if you need more people to, need more hand, then maybe, check with other.
There's a fun run that can other teachers, yes. Jetona Gares. I think I chose how go in the theater.
So just consult with the Adair and who's in charge of this team, and then go from there.
That was called a talk or a sage another, and the Apushel singing or a cheese in a court sage bed, you have to pay up for it.
So, just I have a great admiration to the Rose for your long experience, knowledge, and also experience in the Buddha Dhammas, and also very happy that you were on this for the publication of this one.
Sama suggests that Dragon Motiva Jamaja said, Mali Gachi, Mali Ruled, Yenayachi, Pogomangaji, Salsalman says, in this on your legend, I have we are, Pogoyanker, Kaya, Jenny Kam, and I knew Chamboy, Pogoyanker, Kanga Kazi, Yamaya, Pogachanti, two Musuni, Ta Sala Kanga Yamaya, that's a new consort. Then Rosu Kazan Romulo, that is Paja Choroso Hakan, and Tating at Saracha Chegi is the common. That's a Pogo, Machigo Manka, Runchi, there's a scientist Russian, Chinolas, Coca, and what's there, Mates, so we are there. From Chorto, Dona Choro, possessed Tragedy is. And the Jamata, the tongue, Tombanga, Jamata, Lord Chairman, the Mata, is sending on the thing, sending on the Gang Mogi, Zuchaman, the is. Jamat days, that Jamata, that Lord Chairman, Samba, Lova, Lobby, Ramba, Ni, Sheba, Ninjuga.
No, Kazanchi Lion. No. The for the next teaching, have you received the transcriptions of the last week teachings? Have you received? No, didn't I need the seven Kazan? No, basically it was we discussed last week that from next week we're going to begin Geshe is going to teach from this section on from the Lama Tsongkhapa's great stages of the path. So I was just saying that in the last week transcription, so there's I have mentioned that. No. Separate email. Which one is that? You want to read? Huh?
Perfection of generosity.
No.
Huh?
Chapter 9. Is that it?
Yeah. The general. We spoke about this last week. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Did it? Yeah. Did it? Yeah. How to train in the Bodhisattva's deeds in general, said it. How to train the Lamchila Labasat on didn't.
Somebody do it. Somebody do it. Forget my head.
The Sumba said in the middle. Have you got something? Third, Sumba again, tell a little bit in Balinese, right? Sweat. Tell a little bit in Balinese, right? Sumba. Oh, no. Sumba, tell a little bit in Balinese, right?
Tell them I tell what the says. We thought they had.
So that's the one. The sea.
Somebody, lobby, Ramba, Ni, Cheba, Ni, Tava Chemi, Chella, Lonsa, Cheba, Doja Tava, Lonsa.
That's right. The C, that's the third one, okay? ABC. The process of learning the perfection. So that's the main heading. So it's under that so that has the process of learning, the perfection has two parts. So the first one, how to train in the Bodhisattva's deeds in general. Yeah. So you know where we're going to. Yeah.
Jone Jase love Dombazion, Jene Chata Lobby, Talos, and Tate, Tangi Tenema, Sunshine Red Church, Pejantino Tasho.
Oh, that was the truth. All right, I think we got it wrong. Yeah. Yeah, not that one. Okay. I can't find it. So there is a different one. Also the Kagarish again, and the she Tawach Chamber Silla Lobsu said, right? Tangola Sum said. Can't and the songs of Chansem Labala Lobdu Jang was said. Jangni, Jansek and Dombason was.
Yeah. Introduction to the sixth perfection.
Yeah. No, it's before that.
Yeah. Chapter 6.
No, there's a section on the wish for the Bodhisattva's precepts and
Hajamatini, the Hakosat, Lova, Lobby, Rambani, their knee, Shabala, Tavachi, the Jet have lunch in the
Okay, excuse me, I think I got it wrong. So we're going to, this section that we're dealing with is there's the main heading, which is there's a two stages of the training, right? And then that is the training in the Mahayana in general, and then the Vajrayana in specific. That's the one?
That's it. So it's 102.
Yeah, 102, yeah.
Let me take that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Where's that?
That's very much
Chapter 8, is it? 102. What? Yeah, how to train both.
Then they part I wish was didn't pass you the letter to Geshe Doga. Chapter
6. Oh, 8. Chapter 8.
How to train. Okay.
Yeah.
Training in the Mahayana. Is it? Did you say chapter 8? That's the one, chapter 8. Yeah. So explaining of the process of learning the precepts, how to train in the Mahayana in general, and then the establishing the desire to learn the precepts. Yes. So that's where we're going to continue. Very similar to the next one. Yeah. Not serious.
Yeah. That then my motor Jaja, children, Machine, load on it. Load the Jambazona to she said. Wrong in a citizen of to shake the dinner, pass trade, which was a lower salon, yet there really pass trade. 파슈 게 정말 가세 예매에 배경도 나 선택해서 다 나가서 이제 너들 체니 제발때 계산 받는 거 써야래 대다 소식 멜로 되는 거 뭔가 저기 있으면 소식 멜로 되면
So before the next week, so if you have a time, just maybe go over this some part, and here will be good. So, so just as the final, like as a conclusion of this, finishing this text, so we're going to recite the what do you call this? Samindabhadra. Yeah, prayers. Yeah,
king prayer.
Yeah. Dedication.